me just do. Okay, so Alien X, a game that I used to play on Shockwave.com as a kid. This was like my Call of Duty growing up. Before I had like a console commentary time. So this is like because all I really had growing up was a computer that could play online games like Flash games and stuff, and this game was mind blowing to me because it was like FPS, and I was like really big into FPS.
Calling in KP-20, come in.
So I'm gonna explain this game and also some tricks. So movement wise, if you hold forward, you run at like this speed, but if you run at an angle, you run at this speed. You can kind of even hear the footsteps a little bit in comparison to, like, he just runs faster. And then my recent discovery for the movement was jumping and landing and like taking a couple steps and then jumping again. Because if I just kept jumping, this is what happens. I just kind of jump in place. But if you jump and land, he kind of like does a little speed boost when he lands. So you actually move faster if you keep jumping, but you have to like delay it a little bit. And I'm also working on something where I can like move his aim, like my aim a little bit. So I'm doing like these strafe jumps kind of. But it's kind of hard to pull off perfectly. But anyways, we're gonna continue on. So basically we go up this way and we go here. So basically over here is nothing. I think it's just a med kit. Yeah, it's just a med kit and two guys there. So this door is locked. You can't get into this door. This room is very important to continue. So what you have to do is you have to go through this door, which is already unlocked, and you have to pick up these key cards. So this key card opens up this door, right? And then now you can get into this room, and then there's a key card over here. So you grab that key card, and then now you can enter. You can go this way, and now this door is unlocked. This is like a big cargo room place. There is a weapon that we don't use in the run, which is this weapon here. A pretty sick gun, but you don't use it because A, it's hard. It's a time loss to go get it, and you really don't need to kill any enemies up until the very end, the final boss. So in this room, you get this key card over here, and then that unlocks this door, and then I think this door, or one of the key cards opens this door, and then you open up this one. That's how you open up all the doors. And then these little rooms here, they're like elevators. This is where you proceed to the next level. So going back to this room, basically the fastest way is to climb up these things and then just pick up the key card here, then leaving. Yeah, so the key cards are assigned to specific doors. You can see at the bottom left of the game, you see where I have my weapons, and then right above that, there's those 5 little key card icons. That's how you know like which key card you like selected, because I think they go in order throughout the level. So that's how you know like which key cards you got and stuff. But yeah, each key card is assigned to a specific door, so you can't just choose one and open up a door. So level 2, there's more rooms, but there's a lot of pointless rooms. These guys are like, they blow up to get close. But they're kind of weird because sometimes they just despawn. Or something. It's really weird. Sometimes they just despawn, so... this room you don't go into. There's a key card over there, but that key card opens up, I think, this room, which is just like items and stuff. Also, fun fact about this level, there's trigger points that you can, like, if you stand here, it actually locks the door behind you, so you can't leave until you kill these guys. So you could go in here, grab this key card, and leave, and avoid standing in this general area and keeping the door unlocked. And that's very important for the actual run later on. But basically that key card opens up this room, which is where you can get the gun, this gun that I already have. This one for some reason doesn't have a trigger to lock the door, so you don't have to worry about that. So this door you have to get into because there is a key card that you need later on. And this is one of those rooms where the door actually locks. If you stand right here, like that, you can even hear like a sound where like the door locks. And you can't leave until you kill all these guys. But if you avoid standing at the bottom of the ramp, you can avoid that. So now those are dead. Then, so that key card that was in that corner there opens up this door. And there's just items here. But there's no enemies to kill, so that will always be unlocked. So you have to pick up this key card that's in the corner here. Now there's a strat where instead of going back around this way, I do a jump here. Where I kind of jump on the ramp. That was kind of bad. But you can kind of like jump and like go through really quickly. Now we're in this room, right? So casually, you would go this way. And there's also two guys that spawn in. You go through like this little maze area. So if I stand here, like this guy spawns in. And you have to go all the way down this way. And then this guy spawns in, as well as this guy. And I'm dead. So now we're gonna have to go all the way back there. Just get back to where I was. Where's that bird? Alright, so you have to go all the way over here to get this key card. And then casually you have to go all the way back this way. But there's like a huge time save here now. Because this game's very broken. So instead of going all the way around here, when you first get to this point, you can actually jump on these blocks here. And like kind of go at an angle. And like go down here. You can land here, and then you can just jump down. And instead of going all the way back around, these blocks have these little angles at the bottom of them. And you can actually clip through if you crouch and then move along until you can clip through. Then you can just kind of walk out to the other side instead of going back all the way around. So that's a massive time save. Then you can go this way. So we have almost all the key cards that we need. So now we can get through here, and instead of going down this big ramp, you can kind of just jump down here to get this key card. And then this door is unlocked now, and as well as this one. Just kidding. I forgot I skipped all the key cards because I died. So I'm just gonna do this again. So yeah, if you die, it resets the key cards and stuff. So you'd have to go back through and get the key cards. But now you know like which key card that specifically opens. You can see how it's kind of random. I guess it's not in a specific order. But like this one specifically opens up this door. And then this one basically opens up the very end, supposedly. Okay, so in a run, this is what it would look like. Flip through. Jump up here. Go this way. You can just jump down here. Get this key card. Now these doors will be unlocked. You can go to the next level. So that was research. Now this is crew quarters. There's not much else here. Pretty much just jumping your way through these long hallways. There's a lot of long hallways in this level. So this guy, you don't have to worry about him. You can go through this first door. And there's a key card in this corner here. Not entirely sure which one that opens, but we'll find out. So this is another one of those rooms where there's like a trigger point where the door locks. So if I stand like barely in front of the door, it actually locks. So it's kind of a small window, but you kind of have to go at an angle. Otherwise the door locks. You kind of have to go that way. And then you can get this key card here. So you even hear the door lock here. And then you have to kill these guys to unlock the door. So instead of wasting time having to kill those guys, you can just keep the door unlocked by doing that. So you get that key card, and then you go into this room. There's 2 bird guys over here, and then there's a key card at the top. There's no trigger point. You can kind of just run in, grab the key card, and get out. You don't have to kill those 2 things. The door will always be unlocked. So now we can go into this room. And essentially, you have to jump on these blocks to get this key card at the top. There's no way to get it from the very bottom. I even like clip through. There's a way to clip through this this box and stand underneath, and you still can't get it if you stand underneath. So there's like literally no way to grab it unless you jump off the top. So you'd have to get that key card and then also get this rocket launcher while avoiding these guys. Oh. Get that key card, and then you leave while having the rocket launcher. Then you kind of have to backtrack. So there is a door to the right, but we'll get to that in a second. So you have to backtrack to get this key card. And then while you're here, it's faster to grab one of these because you will need it at the very end. You need to have like full rockets for the final boss if you want to kill him like the fastest way. So casually, what you need to do is you need to go into this room here. But in the speedrun, you can skip all of that, and we'll get to that in a second. But first, this door is locked, right? So casually, you would have to go this way, and you can kind of see how long it takes to get through here. There's like a whole section that you have to run through just to get one key card to open that door. You have to go this way, and then you got also these guys that can kill you. And then you have to get this key card. And you have to run all the way back. I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way because I haven't done this in forever. Yeah, this is right. So you have to run all the way back this way, and this is like a huge time loss. But now this door is unlocked. But instead of having to do all of that just to unlock that door, you can go back into this room and go back onto these crates. And you can do this trick. So this is at an angle, which means that if you crouch with the ceiling at an angle underneath here, you can actually clip through the ceiling. Yo, what up, Hustle? I'm showcasing my new speed game. So you can see that you can clip through here, which means that you can jump through, basically bypassing that door that I said was locked, and go through this room. So now you wouldn't even need the key card. Then you can continue, and this guy is super massive, but you don't have to kill him. You can just run right by him. What game is this? It's Alien X. And then there's a rocket launcher over there, but you already got the rocket launcher, so you don't need it. And then this is the unlocked, and then you can get to the final level. So the final boss, so if you didn't pick up the rockets in the last level, you can pick up more rockets here. But I already picked those up, so you don't need those anymore. And there's also extra ammo like over there, and there's like barely any gravity. You can just jump across and get more ammo here and stuff. But basically, you have to hit every shot in this. If you miss a shot, then you have to resort to your other weapons. But basically, you have to hit every shot while avoiding him from hitting you. If you get too close, he can swing at you. Like that. And that takes like a lot more damage than you think. But basically, every single shot counts. Like, that took all of my missiles. Now I have no more ammo. But that's how you kill him. And that is Alien X.
Calling in KP-20.
Cool, a 9-minute showcase. Also, lastly, before I forget, there is a setup settings here, and the fastest way to beat the game is to change this on easy. I think by default it's on normal, but if you change it to easy, then the enemy's health is less, and it takes more to die and stuff. So you have to change that first.